The Teeth in a Day procedure is one of the best facial anti-aging transformations available, and it can make you look 10 to 15 years younger in a single day. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Sean Moriarty of Moore Dental Implant Center in Pennsylvania. Today we're going to talk about the Teeth in a Day procedure, but more in regards to the anti-aging benefit of it. So a lot of times people come in for this procedure when they have teeth that are broken, they're infected, and they're missing, and they kind of need to have their mouth reconstructed, either the top or the bottom jaw or both. And basically, one of the things that I notice all the time is that how drastic a transformation they have with their mouth and their teeth, not only because they look better with their lower half of their face, but actually because of the anti-aging benefits. So what does that mean exactly? So when we get older, our face tends to droop, and this typical kind of reverse triangle shape that our face has in our youth actually starts to droop, and it becomes the opposite. So things start to sink and they start to sag. The thing is, when you lose your teeth, you actually lose bone structure in your face. And what happens is the teeth start to kind of come in, and the jaw and the mouth starts to kind of get a little bit sunken in, and it kind of looks like you're older. And like if you think of someone with dentures, when they pop their dentures out, everything looks sunken in. What happens when we do this procedure is we're not only restoring their teeth and their ability to chew and function, but we're actually giving them back structure in their face. So how that happens is we have this thing called the vertical dimension. So basically, if you take a point on your nose and a point on your chin, it's a certain measurement. And what happens is when that collapses, when we get that vertical dimension collapse, this starts to sag a little bit, and you kind of get this extra skin there. So what's happening is we're restoring the teeth, we're fulfilling that vertical dimension, and you don't lose that part of the teeth in the mouth. When we do this procedure, we actually restore that. So we're not only restoring the teeth and the ability to chew and function, but we're actually restoring their facial volume, which is really cool. We're able to actually restore their facial features, and they look younger every single time. It's so amazing to me. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, and it's so crazy to see this. The other benefits are health benefits, right? So we're removing infection. We're removing all this pain that they've been having. A lot of people have social anxiety because they're embarrassed to go out. They're embarrassed to interact with their family and their friends and their significant other, and they kind of like have this mental block for going out and doing things, and they don't want to be social at all. And it's really cool because not only does it have these anti-aging benefits and the benefits in the look and really restoring the lower half of your face, but it also has these health benefits when we're removing infection, some of these comorbidities, things like diabetes and heart disease and things like that. They have the ability to really restore these things back to a normal function because your immune system is not constantly fighting off this infection, and you're able to kind of eat and digest and chew your food, which is really, really awesome as well. Another thing I wanted to mention too is medical billing. So medical billing actually will cover this procedure. It's not considered a cosmetic procedure if it's medically necessary. A lot of people, when they go to the dentist or they go to get this procedure done at one of these centers, they don't talk about medical billing. We're one of the only offices in the country that actually do this, which is really cool because we allow people to come in and utilize their medical benefits, which after you pay your deductible, medical insurance picks up a large portion of it, which is awesome. A lot of times people, when they come in, they're quoted $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for this procedure. I've seen people pay as little as $15,000 or $20,000 for both jaws, which is really cool. So we're able to give them more access to care. We're able to kind of see more people that normally wouldn't be able to get this procedure done, which is really, really cool. And we're not cutting corners. We're not doing like a high volume practice. We're doing more of a concierge practice, okay? So let's talk about a couple examples. So this first guy, George, he was in and he came in, he was missing teeth. He had some teeth on the top, some teeth on the bottom. And this is where I was talking about the vertical dimension. You can kind of see the face is a little bit more sunken in the before picture. In the after picture, it's like this guy reversed aged 15 years immediately. These were the results the very same day, which is so cool because when we give the people the mirror so they can look and check out their smile for the first time, they see how amazing that these teeth look, and it really restores all of these things immediately, which is so cool, like in a matter of hours. So when someone comes in, they get the surgery done. Typically we do sedation with these things. So we'll say when they wake up, when they kind of come around to it, we give them the mirror, and man, it's just the coolest thing that I can that I've seen. So anyway, so that's really cool. And then we have Amy here. Amy was amazing. She actually came to us because not only was she having all these functional issues, but she had a lot of issues with the appearance. And it's very, and this is not something where we're talking about vanity. We're talking about, you know, your self-confidence and how you feel about yourself. So when we're able to give the teeth back to someone and we're able to restore their function and restore their smile and restore how they look and how their teeth were before they have problems, and we're changing some of these things where we're giving them dimension back in their face again, it just immediately changes how the person looks. A lot of these people, most of the time, they look younger immediately. You know, I can't think of any cases where people don't look better, not only because the teeth look good, but obviously because we're restoring some of these facial and bone structures. If you guys have any buddy that you know, or you need this procedure done, or you want to get more information, click the link down below. We'd love to have a consultation with you, talk to you a little bit about this, and, you know, change your life.